Hello, Kindred Spirits, and welcome to my spiritual oasis, here weary souls come to find inner wisdom and peace. Today we're going to be doing a pick a satchel, I suppose, a little bit different than a pick a card. So we have three satchels here that have some kind of small oracle cards, dice, charms. You kind of got a little peek at one of the cards there, but there's three different groups. So I'm going to hold them a little bit closer to the camera so you can see them. All right. So you are to select intuitively, of course, one of these three groups. We're going to be adding oracle cards based on numerology. We're going to be adding tarot. We're going to be digging into the charms in the bag. So we have a lot to get through today in each of the three groups that I'm excited to channel these messages for you. So if you need to pause the video at this point to determine which group or groups has your message in it, please do so at this time. Timestamps for all the groups will be in the description below as per usual. So without further ado, we're gonna just get right into it. Hello, group number 1, and welcome to your reading. So we're going to go ahead and remove the oracle cards from our satchel. So we have I Embrace Change. Ooh, it's kind of like scales, like snake scales. That's really interesting. Love that. And then we have Foxglove, Confidence, be what you want to see. Ooh, I love that. I love that, okay? Okay, so we have lots of charms here. We're actually gonna dive deeper into our charms later, a little bit later. What we are going to do is we're going to retrieve the three oracle cards that correspond to our numbers here. So we have the number 2, the number 5, and the number 8. So we're going to, got some layers going on here, so bear with me. Okay, so we have a 2, 5, and 8. We're going to go ahead and okay, so similar to how I've done other like numerological readings in the past with these 10 card spreads, we have a 10 side dice that we use. So each of the piles corresponds from 0 to 9 to one of the numbers on the 10-sided dice. So in your satchel, we had the number 2, the number 5, and the number 8. So we are going to take a card from pile number 2, right off the top here. We are going to take a card from pile number 5, which is down here, and 8. Okay. All right, so we're going to take our cards, add it. All right. Carefully cover up our cards below. All right, great, there we go. Can you still see everything? I think so. Alrighty, so we're gonna take a look and see what oracle cards that we got. So we have Sandalwood. The keyword there is awareness. This is a crown chakra energy. I am a powerful creator. Oh, I love that. Koala Spirit. Spirit has a plan. And Phantom Quartz. Embrace change. Very interesting messages right away. I wanted to put that one over here. Okay. All right. So lots of energy here. Let's see. So we have the 8 of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the 2 of Wands. Okay, lots of fire energy in our little cards. So I'm looking at these. We have the 7 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, which is really great. We have freedom in here. We have the engagement ring, so definitely could be some sort of new commitment, or a if you're already in a relationship, an advancement of that relationship. We have some nostalgic energy in here. The Star, we have the Flamingo, which is all about balance. The Casa Toscana here. Out. Just kind of taking a look at all of the charms that we have first. We have the Sun, that's always positive. There's a lot of charms in here. Okay. We have the Warped Clock. Couple of Anchors. Okay. Some love messages. Freedom. So some of the messages that I'm receiving right away off the charms is that some of you are feeling trapped in your relationship if you're already in a relationship, or you could potentially be avoiding a romantic relationship because like fear is what I'm getting. You feel like they're gonna hold you back, anchor you down. Getting a lot of fire energy out of this reading, so some of you might have strong fire sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. You could be very ambitious, just kind of like out there trying to just go, do, and you feel like anything outside of that is going to be kind of anchor you down, hold you back, keep you from achieving your dreams and your goals. With the Eagle here, I see messages on like you being super focused on the goal, the target. And you have a warped sense of time. So what I'm feeling with that message is that you feel like you're running out of time. You feel like there's never enough time. But you just feel like you're running out of time is what I'm getting. Like you're just feeling like you're not going to achieve your goals. And a lot of nostalgic energy. So somebody from your past, this one flipped over. Somebody from your past might be coming back into your life, or recently have come into your life, or coming back into your life. And I feel like that's actually going to be really positive. So it could be friendship, could be romance, could be a lot of different, things, but this is a general reading, right? So it's going to be a little bit different for everybody. But what I do see is that person like reminding you about like the fun, the play, the part of life that's exciting and you look forward to it. And with that 8 energy as well, with our, with our dice, I am seeing that again, that achiever energy, that's just striving, pushing forward. You're a doer. Again, could have strong fire placements in your chart. 5 is that creative, outgoing, kind of like that fun-loving energy that this person is all about freedom and adventure. They're the master of change. They need change in order to feel fulfilled. High energy, very positive. They're about the possibilities. They're curious, but they are non-committal. Unreliable and directionless at times. Again, like that non-committal part is really kind of coming up. And I'm getting the message here with the Ace of Wands and the 2 of Wands. I'm getting the feeling that some of you want love. There's a lot of like love kind of messages here, like with the heart with the pause in it. Could be finding love in like a familiar, like a pet. Our Seven of Cups is telling me that there are options, or you're feeling overwhelmed with options and feeling like maybe you have to choose potentially between like a romantic relationship or a partnership and like achieving your goals and going out there and just dominating in career and business and things like that. With the Ten of Pentacles, though, I do see prosperity for you. I see a lot of financial gain and prosperity for you in whatever you are pursuing. The Ten of Pentacles to me is also kind of like a don't worry about the financial side of things, because you do have that achiever, go-getter energy. You're definitely going to make that side of things happen. But I am feeling like some other areas might need your attention right now. And just based off the charms, it's feeling like the realm of love, the realm of relationships, maybe starting a family, things like that are kind of being put on hold right now. I'm also getting the message too, with the distortion of time, that, you know, once you have a family, some of you might feel like you're not going to be able to achieve your goals or get to the level that you want to get to. And the message that I'm receiving there off of that is, you know, picking the right partner is actually going to escalate and elevate your achievement. So just kind of bearing that in mind and not looking at, you know, a committed relationship as like a ball and chain or an anchor on your boat that you're dragging as you're trying to, you know, move on through life. What the flamingo is really telling me here is like balance. Mind, body, and spirit. Ooh, okay. Mind, body, and spirit right now is needing you to balance all of that out. So balancing out your heart space, balancing out your spiritual world, balancing out the world of pentacles. I'm feeling a dominant energy in your world of pentacles and in your career focus. Yep, the Four of Pentacles is telling me that's, to me in this particular reading, it's talking about like frugality as far as like time and resources go. Not necessarily like funds, like money, but the idea that you're kind of holding on to career to me. That's kind of what I'm just vibing. Listen to your inner voice, release your ideas of the outcome you wish to see, and trust that you are aligned with the universe. Right under Spirit has a plan. Holy crud balls. So what this is telling me really is the changes is embrace change. I embrace change. The Tower. Whoa, synchronicities, you guys. I feel like the messages here are really sound, and that there's going to be a lot of change happening, huge changes. And you could already feel them, because I am getting some anxious energy from you. You're feeling the changes coming, but you're fighting it. It's kind of what I'm getting. You're fighting it. You're holding on. You're trying to like, you know, really not pay attention to it and just charge forward. But what I do see with the Sun is that there's going to be a lot of positive energy that comes from this change. I feel like it's Tower change and not like death change, because you're fighting it. And Spirit, universe is going to have to like kick you out, basically, like shove you out the window in order for the change to happen. So I feel like the message here is to embrace change. Literally that message twice with the Tower energy, saying change is coming, whether you want it to or not. It's coming, it's happening. Fighting it, you can fight it, but it's not going to be in your best interest to do so. And I feel like fighting change is fighting Spirit. And I feel like Spirit is coming to say, Spirit has a plan. You know, you and Spirit worked together before you you manifested on this earth to come up with a destiny for you. You worked, your soul, your spirit worked hand in hand with Spirit, with the universe, to create this destiny for you. So release control. trust in your alignment and your spiritual savviness to guide you into the proper direction. Oh, this is so beautiful. So we have the Empress energy coming in to let you know that on the other side of all of this change, on the other side of all of this kind of upheaval, if you will, is prosperity. Prosperity beyond your imagination. Again, you know, getting that right partner in there, getting into a positive, uplifting relationship is actually going to bring you more prosperity than you could have imagined to begin with. There's going to be some difficulty there. And I feel like with the Three of Swords, it's talking about difficulty, like getting your mind in alignment. Right now, you're fighting it in your mind. Physically, you're fighting it. And what I am getting here with the Three of Swords is that the more you fight it, the more challenging it's actually going to be for you, the more difficult, the more harmful, the more just kind of devastating the whole process is going to be. It's almost like you're making things worse for yourself by fighting it tooth and nail, by kind of giving in to the change, giving into the fact that change is happening, it's coming. There's nothing that you can do to alter that. Like, it's happening, it's coming. You know, the more you embrace that, the smoother the transition is going to be. But I feel like the message here is, if you fight it, it's going to be an upheaval for you. It's going to be difficult for you. But on the other side of it, it's beautiful, prosperous, bountiful, you know, abundance in all of its shapes and forms. But I am getting a really strong partnership is coming your way, but it can only manifest for you if you allow it to, if you allow it in, if you open your heart and your space to the love that's coming. So we do have an 888. So we have, again, our 8 of Wands over here. We have the Koala Spirit, which is number 35, which reduces down to the number 8. And then we have our 8 numerology. So 888 is an angel number that talks about a lot of money. So I feel like this is just another confirmation for you to not worry about the worldly plane, to not worry about the pentacles, the money, the physical currency, so to speak. Because that 888 really talks about financial abundance and the fact that it's on its way to you at this moment, and that you're aligned with money that you desire. And I feel like, again, like I did mention before in the beginning parts of this message, that the world of pentacles, because you are that achiever, no matter the order of things, like, you're going to be successful in that, you know, in the world of pentacles. But I'm feeling like other areas of your life, specifically that Cups energy. So some of you could have had some sort of a difficult love relationship that ended poorly, and maybe that turns you off to any sort of future partnership. But the message that I am getting is that you have to, like, tune out the negativity and the limited beliefs, the limited mindset that is kind of ripe to settle in, especially when you're in difficulty, you're in difficult times, and open up communication, not only with yourself, but, you know, with those around you, from friendships to familiar relationships to, again, a partnership, if that is something that you are interested in. So group number 1, this was an abundance of information. I really hope that this was enlightening for you and uplifting for you. I am feeling a lot of positivity coming in general. You just have to, like, release the stress and open up to it, receive it coming your way. So Again, I hope this was beneficial for you. If it was, make sure to drop a comment and let me know what resonated with you. Click like and subscribe if you're not already a part of the Kindred family, as well as liking this video, checking out my Etsy shop where I curate content there to help you on your spiritual and life journey. All the way from personal readings to, you know, other assortments of spiritual guidance materials. Please also do follow me on Facebook if you're interested and if you're on Facebook. That's kind of where I do my, you know, regular communication. I let you know when I post videos here on YouTube. I let you know when I post free 3-card readings and when new content is posted to my Etsy shop. So it's like my communication hub there on Facebook. So connect with me there. Thank you so much, beautiful soul, for your time and energy today. And I will see you in an upcoming reading. Bye. Hello, group number 2, and welcome to your reading. So we are going to go ahead and open up your satchel and look at the cards in here. Okay, so we have I Am Good Enough, as well as Sweet Alison. Clarity is the key word there. Bright paths of understanding will open. Love that. Okay, we're going to go ahead and cast. Ooh, lots of charms. I got a little overzealous when I made these satchels. Okay, We'll definitely dive into the charms in a little bit. I want to go ahead and retrieve the oracle cards that are associated with the numbers here. So we have a number 8 and 2, number 2s. So we're going to go ahead and grab those oracle cards. Bear with me for a moment. They are underneath our spread here. Alright, so similar to other like 10, you know, layouts where I consult the numerology to select cards, we have the number 0 in this corner. They're 10-sided dice starting with the number 0 to the number 9. So we have the number 0 here, it goes over to the number 4, and then the number 5 starts here, it goes over to the number 9. So you had 2 number 2s, which is this pile. So we're going to take the first 2 cards off of this pile for our number 2s, and then a number 8, which is right here. All right, we're going to go ahead and bring our cover back. Be very careful. Okay. All right, great. Awesome. So thank you for your patience while I was doing that. Okay, so let's look at the goodies that we retrieved. Let's see. Okay, so we have Blessed, 4 energy, with 2 number 2s. I think that's interesting. We have Peppermint. Oh boy, I love this. Inspire. And then we have Love. Okay. Wow. All right. So one thing I did notice already is that we have the microphone charm, and we have Peppermint, which is throat chakra, or I'm sorry, third eye, Peppermint, energy, throat chakra energy, which really speaks to, you know, the messages that I got from this is the idea of like speaking out and using your voice. So we have, I am filled with possibility, and I feel like I am good enough. This idea of love, which I'm vibing, the self-love kind of energy. This idea of being blessed. I feel like it's just confirmation and just like clarity. To me is about clarity of mind, clarity of heart, and using your voice to speak your truth. Allow yourself to float up above any thoughts or emotions. See what is needed for you to process them and move forward. So this is third eye energy. I think maybe it's spearmint. Sorry, you guys. So it is third eye energy, but it is talking about, it reminded me of third chakra energy. So I do feel like the message is there to speak, you know, to use your voice. That is what the microphone is talking about. So we have lots of charms. I need to bring this closer to me. So our 2 energy, you know, it came up twice here, and it talks about diplomacy. So the number 2s are the diplomats of numerology. They are about harmony and balance, and it's a divine feminine, strong divine feminine energy that is gracious and powerful, cooperative, very sensitive and intuitive. They're about connecting people, connecting places, connecting independent things, and making, you know, having them work in harmony with each other to make something better. Our 2s can also be indecisive as well. Can be a little bit indecisive, easily hurt, and unassertive. So I do feel like this, with the microphone coming through saying speak your mind, speak your heart, I feel like that that message is very probably triggering to some of you. So I'm going to kind of pull this away a little bit. So we have the Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady wins the race. We have the 3 of Pentacles here, collaboration and connectivity. We have the Queen of Cups. All right, I'm going to try to let you see it, but we have people, which I feel like is with the 3 of Pentacles makes sense. We have make, we have joy, we have special here. So I feel like you're going to be making things with other people. With our feather here, it's about communication. I feel like that's in connection with the microphone for sure. The lotus blossom is about, you know, the lotus blossom blooms or is nurtured in like the darkness and the muck and the mud. And when it finally comes to the surface or comes to the light, it's like one of the most beautiful flowers. So I feel like it always reminds me of the movie Mulan. But the idea of maybe being a late bloomer for some of you, maybe you've kind of never felt like you fit in. And I'm feeling like your time to blossom is really coming now to the forefront. You know, the leaf is about change, hard work. So travel, destiny, getting there, traveling, destination is what I meant to say. Traveling, but getting where you're going by putting in work, which I feel like is right on par with our Knight of Pentacles energy. We have the coin, which to me is about money. We have the infinity symbol, which is all about karma, karmic energy. I'm feeling like for you, you're having a Saturn return. A lot of you are having a Saturn return. And wisdom with our owl. So you've learned a lot along the way. A new perspective with the Eiffel Tower. We have a lock here, but no key. So some of you could feel like you don't feel like you have the key to the success that you want, or the key to the door that you're trying to get into. The Tree of Life, leaning on family and friends. Could also mean root work. So if you have a difficult history with your family, we have the birdhouse to me, which is about making a house a home. The butterfly, change and transformation. crown. You're the king and queen of your own world. The starfish is all about regeneration. So if you've been hurt or went through difficult times, the starfish is there to remind you that we are self-healing. It does take time, but we are self-healing. The picture to me is nostalgic energy, talks about memories. Maybe some of you were like the ugly duckling in high school, and now you're kind of becoming a swan. The mask up, face up down here, to me talks about you might be hiding parts of yourself. The purse, to me, similar to the coin, is about that bag, hunty, okay? And then we have the parrot, which I feel like is about communication too, and being mindful of what you're saying, what you're thinking, what you repeat to yourself and to others. Okay. So there's a lot to unpack here, but kind of just the overall energy, the overall vibes that I'm getting for you guys is that you are coming into your own. You are, quote unquote, finally coming into your own kind of identity. You're embracing who you are, all of the, flaws and all sort of thing. You're coming into a really strong, positive love, a deep love for yourself, and finding joy in your differences. You're getting clear. You're finally seeing how much possibility that you are filled with, grounded, connected. I'm just feeling a lot of really strong, connective energy for you. Ace of Wands, new opportunities. And I feel like now that you're really starting to settle into yourself, you're becoming that Queen of Cups, like that self-love. You're nurturing yourself. It's really kind of giving you a new perspective. Now you're not so much focused on yourself and how you fit in and how you don't fit in and how awkward you are, but you're more focused on kind of looking out, right? Looking at opportunities to be able to express yourself. And I feel like that's what the Ace of Wands is all about. It's about opportunities to express yourself, opportunities to lean into your creativity. I feel like are very much so on the way for you. Justice, I feel like, is very much so connected to the affinity symbol, like what goes around comes around. And I'm feeling like it's kind of, like I said, your Saturn return. Like I feel like you're coming around. I feel like you've learned a lot over your journey, and you're coming back to a place of you're coming back to center, but stronger, wiser. I feel like, the messages are like the work isn't over. Life is really just kind of beginning for you in many ways. But I feel like you've gained a new perspective about who you are. You're accepting the fact that you're more than good enough. You're really starting to lean into positive, joyous, and uplifting relationships, collaborative efforts. I'm really just feeling you finding your place and transforming into the butterfly that you have always been. And just now kind of seeing it, taking ownership with that crown, that being the queen or king of your own castle. And so we have the Seven of Swords coming into the conversation, which to me is about being mindful of your thoughts. When we are negative with ourselves for an extended period of time, sometimes it's difficult to, you can't just flip on a dime. If you've kind of put yourself down or said, unhelpful, unloving things to yourself, it's going to be difficult to just all of a sudden flip the script and now you're positive Patricia. There's going to be a period of transition. And I feel like through that, as you mind your thoughts, and whether you're the thief in your camp, stealing your own thoughts and your own opportunities away from yourself, or others. So definitely being mindful of who is in your camp, who is in your mind space, who are you listening to, and weeding those people out that aren't bringing you light and prosperity. So we do have the Four of Cups as well being added into our conversation today for you, group number 2, which could talk about boredom. It could talk about just being dissatisfied. And what I'm really feeling for you guys is a dissatisfaction with yourselves. I do feel like, again, when you're going through change and transformation, it's not something that's going to happen overnight. It's not something that is all of a sudden magically you're going to be, you know, the super positive person that you truly are inside yourself. But you're gonna have to make your way into those spaces. You're gonna have to continually be mindful of your thoughts and your self-talk, what you're saying to yourself. Are you bringing yourself joy? Are you bringing yourself peace? Are you creating? Are you loving? Are you nurturing yourself? Or are you bringing yourself down, bringing yourself negativity? And just being like honest with that. I feel like I personally feel like you guys are going to be really busy, especially if you take up this opportunity to really lean into your strengths here. But also to just, I feel like this is kind of just a warning to you, especially if for those of you who are prone to boredom. I feel like just remembering that there's always something that can be done to be mindful of your thoughts. And if you are bored, then do something about it. You know, you have the power to create your destiny. You have the power and to make the decision whether or not you follow your destined path or you allow fate to kind of just guide you wherever. I feel like patience is going to be very important for you. Taking the knowledge that you've learned over these last how many ever years and converting that into wisdom. Slow and steady wins the race, again with that Knight of Pentacles energy. And just looking for positive, uplifting people to collaborate with and to create with as well. I feel like the Justice, as a final message for you, group number 2, is really talking about to trust your intuition, that you have the power of discernment. You know in your heart and soul what is right, what is wrong, what is truth, and what is a lie. And coming to that realization that you are good enough, that you are blessed, that you are loved, is really kind of just the tip of the iceberg for you as far as confidence and self-awareness goes. So group number 2, these are the messages that have been channeled for you today. I certainly hope this was helpful for you. If it was, make sure to drop a comment, let me know what resonated. Click like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're not already a part of the Kindred family. Would love for you to join in. Please also do check out my Etsy shop. I'm always curating content there to help you on your spiritual and life journey. So please do check out my Etsy shop and connect with me on Facebook if you are a Facebook person. That is where I do majority of my kind of more regular communications. I'll let you know when I post YouTube videos here. I post just random readings and stuff there. Let you know when I post free 3-card readings on my website and when I've added things to Etsy. So that's kind of like my communication hub. So please do follow me there on Facebook. So thank you so much, beautiful souls, for your time and energy today. And I will see you in an upcoming reading. Bye. Hello, group number 3, and welcome to your reading. So we are going to go ahead and open up your satchel. We're going to take a look at your kind of guiding energy today. So we have Everlasting Daisy with the keyword of fortitude. Be brave and dig deep. Reminds you of the courage card there. Ooh, and then we have I am abundant. So this is Taurus energy, if you're wondering why our person has horns. Taurus energy. I am abundant. Ooh. Very nice. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and cast for you as well. See what charms. We're gonna dig a little bit deeper into the charms. We're gonna focus on the numerology here because I have oracle cards hidden away under our base today. We have some oracle cards that are corresponding with our numbers. So we have a 2, a 6, and an 8. Again, we'll dive into the charms in a moment. Just bear with me as I get to the underlay here. These really held up. Okay. All right. So we have 10 decks of randomly assorted oracle cards that are associated with one of the 10 numbers on our dice. So 0 starts over here. It goes to 4 on the top. Then 5 down here at the bottom goes to number 9. So you have the number 2, the number 6, and the number 8. So we're going to grab a number 2. We're going to get our number 6 here. And then our number 8. Okay. Now we're going to get back to our regularly scheduled programming. So silly. Alrighty. Alright. Alright, perfect. Let's see what we got here. So we have Ocean Jasper, schedule yourself in. I always love this card. And then we have Lepidolite, recall your dreams. And we have the Falcon, use your keen perception and skill in making decisions. Do not delay. Ooh, okay, so we'll get to our charms in just a second here. I'm going to go ahead and lay in these guiding energies that we retrieved. And we're also going to add some tarot as well. So we're not quite done yet. We have just getting going here. Okay. All right. Very interesting. Okay, so let's take a look at your charms. I will try to hold it up, but I might have to ooh, so we have Fool energy, singing, some action. We've got Windmill, which I feel like the windmill talks about like the transforming energy. So the windmill takes air energy and turns it into kinesthetic energy. So the wind moves the pinwheels on the windmill here, and then that turns gears. So the wind energy is transformed into kinesthetic energy. So I feel like the idea of transforming energy, transferring energy. We have a clock here. We have a bottle. Oh, a chair. Sun, peace sign, an umbrella, snowflake, a key. All right, so what are you feeling like with the umbrella and the jackets? I feel like preparation. I feel like there needs to be a focus on preparation right now. You have a butterfly for transformation. So I do feel like your life could definitely be going through a state of transformation. For some of you, it might be a child being added into the family, whether yours or close relatives, something like that. I feel like the sun, similar to the sun card, is just kind of brightening up the energy in general. This idea of peace. the clock here. So some of you might be preoccupied with time, and it could be associated to having children. But I feel like you are at your steering wheel here is to our ship is unencumbered. There's no anchor or anything attached to it. So I do feel like you are free to make your own decisions and kind of traverse life as you see fit. The chair to me is like resting, taking a rest, sitting down. I feel like our bow is like preparation too, but to me it's like more focused on like aesthetic preparation, like putting a bow on it, making it look nice, whether that's yourself or something that you're working on, some sort of a project. A windmill, this idea of converting air into something tangible, like kinesthetic energy is something tangible, movement. So I feel like it could be talking about transforming an idea and making it into something worldly. So turning an idea into money, or also like movement. So turning an idea into something that's gonna like fire energy. Converting air energy into fire and or earth energy is kind of the feeling that I'm getting off of that. I'm feeling like in order to do some of this stuff, like taking risks, that's what the Joker card to me is about. Again, that Fool energy, the Fool in Tarot. I feel like the snowflake is like winter is coming. I feel like it is it talks about the changing seasons to me. So the fact that, especially with, where did it go? The Falcon talking about do not delay. I feel like what the snowflake is saying, now is the perfect time to do what you're trying to do, because winter will eventually come or change will eventually happen. So kind of taking advantage of the opportunities that you have at your disposal. So the schedule yourself in, I feel like, is very much so connected to some of the more the preparation items, especially the bow. Like for some of you, it could be like making yourself presentable almost, because there's definitely some love reading elements in here as well with the 2 and the 6. I feel like a potential love or romantic relationship could be coming down the line for you. Our 6 is that romantic energy, the embodiment of love there, protective and supportive. And 2 is the diplomatic energy. So I do feel like some of you are very focused and very driven towards some sort of a love connection. If that's not vibing with you, then, our 6 energy could also just simply be talking about, platonic love or self-love, having empathy for yourself, being kind to yourself, and others. Yeah, I'm feeling like family, growing a family, or that could be something that's on your mind. You feel like maybe some of you feel like you're running out of time, or you're just very aware of time and romantic relationships and starting a family and things like that. So, feeling a really positive outlook. So with recall your dreams, I am seeing the message there to definitely pay attention to your dreams. I feel like it's straight up. Spirit would definitely be contacting you through your dreams. So make sure, if you don't already have a dream journal, to start a dream journal and start paying attention to your dreams. With the I am abundant, I feel like some of you either might have finally reached the pinnacle of your financial success and you are literally abundant. I feel like for some of you it's definitely coming, and your attention needs to kind of be focused on other aspects of your life, like love. And for some of you, healing your heart. So if a romantic relationship is something that you want, I feel like healing your heart and taking time to do that, scheduling yourself in, not only in the world of like making yourself look pretty and all that stuff, or handsome, but also like healing your heart, healing yourself from the inside out. And I do feel like it's going to take bravery to do that. You know, I do feel like that that Fortitude card is really talking about doing those things that are uncomfortable that we need to do for ourselves, and digging deep, getting out of that surface level stuff and digging deep. So our King of Cups, for those of you who are vibing with the love reading portion of our conversation today, could definitely be talking about a future lover who is, thank you Jesus, a king, and specifically the King of Cups. So our King of Cups is going to be, could be a water sign, sun, moon, rising, Venus in Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Not necessarily have to, but this person is going to embody the energy of the King of Cups. So a mature, emotionally mature, emotionally grounded person who has a strong command over, not only over their emotions, but also over their ability to be creative, to create, to love, to, yeah, this person is going to be spiritual as well. Again, very mature and grounded in that world of cups energy. Thank you, Jesus. Good, man. Just thank you for the grounded energy, you know, the stability in a partner. Yes. Okay. We also have the World, which I feel like is just reminding you that you have the world at your fingertips. You know, this, I do feel like sometimes can be overwhelming when it's like you can do anything you want, you know, you have it all available to you. Sometimes that can be overwhelming, but I do feel like it is a positive sign, basically telling you that anything you want to manifest, you have the power to manifest. To not be so concerned about time and all these other things, but just know that you have the power to manifest the life that you wish. You have the power to transform, right, different energies into the energy that you need to work in your favor. And then we have the Emperor energy. So this could be an Aries coming into your life. So it could be a partner, again, if you're vibing with the love portion of the reading. Could be a past partner, maybe that's connected with the Three of Hearts. This could be your energy, but really the idea of the Emperor is, you know, our Emperor is in many ways a traditionalist, you know, traditional quote-unquote gender roles, if you will. But our Emperor is going to be a provider. Emperor is going to be very grounded, solid energy, can be overbearing a little bit, a little overbearing, but very much so like a provider, like that provider energy. They want to take care of their family. They want to provide for their family. And this, like I said, could be your energy, especially with that 8. Like you could have, like the 8 energy is all about achievements and drive and ambition, but it is a sign of karma as well. So our 8s are very aware of the kind of giving and patience aspects and the balanced aspects of achievement as well. You know, I feel like the Emperor energy and the 8 energy are very similar because our Emperors can you know, fall into that materialistic, authoritative type of energy as well. And we have the Taurus energy, so that very much could be you, especially if you're about your bag, and really just providing and stability in the physical world. What other messages? Yeah, I feel like there's definitely going to be a transformation for you, group number 3, a transition from I'm getting the message like focused on making money, focused on solidifying your money, your world of pentacles, and shifting towards love, a love relationship, potentially even growing your family, that sort of thing. So yeah, I feel like there's also a message here that I already mentioned before, but this idea of finding peace in kind of all of the excitement and all of the things that are happening around you, finding peace within that, scheduling yourself in and resting when you need to. But in general, just a lot of really positive, sunshiny, joyous energy coming toward you, which I feel like is going to be just what you need to kind of get over any sort of heartache. And that could be related to a romantic relationship, or it could be related to various other different types of relationships as well. So some of you could have went through a breakup, like in the area of friends in your life. Some of you could, family struggles, things like that. So that heartache could be from various different sources. So if the love thing you're not vibing with that, it could be other areas. So be mindful. And the singing, I know I mentioned it, but I feel like singing, there's a joy to singing. There's a release to singing. And I also feel like there's a message here to use your voice to speak your truth. Well, singing in a lot of cases is emotional. We connect with songs often when we are able to associate the lyrics and the rhythms and the beats and stuff to our current situation. But this idea of releasing emotion and singing, it could also be talking about your partner, your future partner, being that King of Cups energy. This person could be a singer or connected to music in some kind of way. I also love that this, with the ing, that's an action. Taking action, which is what our falcon is talking about. With do not delay, taking action, singing your song, telling your truth actively, without delay. Okay. All right, group number 3. These are the messages that I have channeled for you today. A lot of really beautiful energy. I'm really excited. I love seeing this little windmill because to me that's about transforming and transitioning energies and flows of energy to basically do your bidding. And I love it. A lot of love and light coming your way, leadership, authority, taking ownership over your life, and then again paying attention to your dreams. So thank you so much, group number 3, for your time and energy today. I certainly enjoyed reading for you today. If something resonated, please do drop a comment and let me know. Click a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're not already a part of the Kindred family, I'd love to have you. Please also make sure to connect with me on Facebook. That's where I do my, my more regular connections. I let you guys know when I post YouTube videos here, when I post free 3-card readings on my website, and when I add to my Etsy shop and just other kind of random things. That's kind of like my communication hub there on Facebook. So if you're interested in that, make sure to connect with me there. And check out my Etsy shop. I'm always curating content there to help you in your spiritual and life journey. So check it out. All the way from personal readings to Book of Shadows, grimoire, journaling, templates and backgrounds there. So check out my Etsy shop too. All right, beautiful soul. Thank you so much for spending time with me today and allowing me into your spiritual space. And I will see you in an upcoming reading. Bye.